Before I begin, please be aware today's UK politics news is regarding the blood scandal inquiry, in which I'll be going into detail about death. The inquiry itself was established to examine the circumstances in which men, women and children treated by the National Health Services in the United Kingdom were given infected blood and infected blood products. What actually happened? In the 1970s and 80s, a large number of people were given contaminated blood and blood products by the NHS, which was then unsuccessfully covered up by the government. Around 1,250 people with bleeding disorders were infected with HIV in the UK. A further 2,400 people were infected with hepatitis C, and around 3/4 of those infected with HIV had died, and that of at least 700 people infected with hepatitis C had died. This accumulated in around 2,900 deaths, the worst treatment disaster in the history of the NHS. Rishi Sunak addressed the infected blood inquiry that he understands victims' hurt isn't historic and is continuing today. He pushed to give assurances that the compensation will be paid swiftly, but the PM says that the government must wait for the inquiry's final report, which is due in autumn. When put to him that more people infected by the scandal will die before then, he said that there is a right and proper way to deal with complex issues like this one. The crowd, filled with victims and their families, at one point jeered and shouted at Sunak no. Rishi Sunak came out of this meeting looking like a complete dickhead in my opinion, by his dodging of the questions and his smirking at the inquiry. Please leave your opinions down in the comments below.